Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, the amateur gardener, and today I'm going to show you guys how to plant spinach into your pots. So I got my coffee right here, and that's about all I need. So let's get started. When you're planting in pots, the most important part is to remember to choose the right size of pot. When it comes to spinach plants, they need about 6 inches of depth when it comes to dirt depth. When I went to my local nursery, these actually weren't from my local nursery, I bought these from Home Depot. I looked for pots that were at least 6 inches deep. The important part with that is you want to make sure that your plants have enough distance to grow down, but you don't want to have too much soil in there that you're just wasting it. So we don't need to plant spinach plants in, let's say, an 18-inch depth pot. That would just be a waste of soil, and your spinach plant's roots would never get that deep. So ideally you just pick something, 6 inches deep. That'll be plenty of soil, and then you won't be wasting any, so you don't have to spend as much money. Then when it comes to pots, you want to look at the width of the pot. So spinach needs about 6 to 8 inches between each plant. So I wanted to find a pot that, kind of could fit, let's say, 3 spinach plants. So I went with this. I would say this is about 24 inches. So this will be perfect to plant 3 spinach plants that you see here. So now that we've got that out of the way, let's fill this up with some dirt and get these spinach plants planted. So you see here, I just got some of your standard organic potting mix. I just got this from my local nursery. So yeah, we'll see if this works. I used it in my garden bed, or my raised garden bed, so it should work out pretty well. My romaine lettuce plants really like it. So I'll fill this up, most of the way, and then I'll put my secret sauce on top and show you guys kind of how I prepare the dirt before I plant my spinach plants. So now I got my pot probably 3/4 full. I want to show you guys what I like to add to the soil. That usually comes in some of the premium soils that I use to start my seedlings with. But I think it's a really, really helpful piece to allow your roots of your seedlings to breathe. So let me show you what that is. It's perlite. It's basically just a small rock that allows your roots to breathe, often used in hydroponics. Next week's video will be a 100-second guide on what perlite is and how to use it. So hit that subscribe button so you won't miss that next video. It should be really fun. So the ratio for this should be 3 parts soil to 1 part perlite. So I'll get that kind of layered on top, mix that in, and then we'll throw my secret sauce on top. If you guys have been watching this channel for a while, you'll know what that is, but if you haven't, I'll show you guys that in the next couple minutes. I just buy the perlite separate because I'm cheap. And if you buy the ingredients separately to those premium soils, you save a lot of money. So think about doing that instead of buying just a bag with all the stuff pre-mixed. Especially when you're growing a lot of plants, it really does save a ton of money. So give that a try. Remember, as you're sifting through the perlite, remember to find these big clumps of dirt and just break them up. Your roots can't really penetrate them, so it leads to slower growth if your plant kind of gets stuck on those. So just as you're sifting through and mixing these up, just make sure you're breaking up the dirt. It'll really help your plant succeed. All right, look at this. Now we're ready for the secret sauce. Let me grab that real quick. Earthworm castings. My plants love them, so if my plants love them, I love them. So let me just sprinkle a little bit of this on top. It basically adds some biodiversity to your soil, which helps your plants grow a lot better. It's not really a ton of nutrients, but I kind of think of them as, the antioxidants of your soil. So give this a try. You just layer, a 1/2 inch on top of your soil, maybe 1 inch before you plant them, and then your plants really love them. So give this a try and let me know what you think of this. And so leave a comment below if you've ever used earthworm castings in your soil. And did you like it? Did you hate it? I'd love to know. Look at that, premium soil on the cheap. So let me add a little bit more soil to the top so we can fill out this garden box, and then we'll add the spinach seedlings next. Then we'll be almost done. So let's get to it. I definitely should have moved my coffee out of the way. It kind of got in the splash out of the soil. Got little pieces floating in it right now. Delicious. All right, now that we've got our pot all prepped, let's get these spinach plants planted. You'll notice here I kind of hacked together my starting pots. I basically just used 2 hydroponic cages, offsetted them a little bit, and made them work. You know, you don't have to do anything fancy when you're starting your spinach seedlings. Just whatever works, whatever puts about 3 inches of diameter and 3 inches deep of soil, whatever you got that can do that, it will work out perfectly. So let's see if these pop out well. These are the first plants I've tried to pop out of these, so hopefully the dirt doesn't go everywhere. Perfect. Set that there. So I got a funny story about this plant. As I was setting up my table for this video, I actually knocked it over completely and it went flying. So I lost a couple leaves on it, but hopefully he'll still be successful this season. But it was hilarious. The thing went flying like 6 feet across the backyard. It just made me chuckle. I'm in a forest of spinach. Can you see me? That was ridiculous. All right. Well, this is the fun part. Let's get these things planted. Look at these beauties. These are going to turn into some really good spinach pesto dip once they grow to full size. So 2 last things I like to do before we start watering is first I just like to blow off all the dirt that are on the plants. The dirt can just cause problems for the plants when they're on the leaf. So just blowing them off really helps your spinach plants be successful. So let's do that real quick. Perfect. One thing I noticed with this Matador spinach strain is that they've got these little specks on the leaves. Let me just pull the camera over here to show you guys. So as you can see there's those little white specks on it. I don't think they're anything bad, but I couldn't find online. So if you know what they are, please leave a comment in the comment section. It would be really helpful. But to solve that kind of problem, I usually shoot them with some Branch Basics. It's basically an all-natural cleaning solution that can kill some of that bacteria that could be on the plant's leaf. So let me show you how I do that. Yeah, so this is Branch Basics. It looks like it's a plant and mineral based cleaning solution. My fiance uses it for everything in the house. So thought it would work on my plants. Kind of reminds me of Dr. Brommer's. It's like 18-in-1. This is kind of like an 18-in-1 solution. You can use it for everything. So I usually just spray it on the leaves before I water it, and then I just water the leaves to wipe off the extra soap that comes with this. So let me shoot these on here, then I'll water these plants a little bit. Then we'll be good to go for another successful fall harvest. Came prepared, already had this thing right below me. Look at that, getting better at this YouTube thing. We did it. Look at these spinach seedlings, they look amazing. Thanks again for watching this video. As always, please hit that subscribe button. Next week, we're going to go over perlite in 100 seconds. So that should be a really, really fun video. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And remember, support your local nursery.